All right. So Deputy Willis just called me down.
Alright.
And all the deputies will eventually probably need your phone number, so give it to them.
Alright.
But yeah, so you'll get to see here's how being a lawyer is at the moment. Let's see, where is he? What I usually do is 311.
Mute the music.
Hello.
Hello.
How's it going, man? Yo, I got called down here for a
You got
mechanic
called
job.
down?
Yeah, for a mechanic job.
For who?
Let me. MRPD. Wait, that's here, right?
Yeah, that's it. Mission Row Police Department.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Let me
all
quickly
right.
shoot a. Let me quickly shoot a message. Oh wait, here they are.
Yeah.
Howdy, officers. Someone called for a mechanic.
Did they?
Possibly. It wasn't us.
Wills.
Willis.
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 Yeah, Willis.
He's down.
Probably
he's down by the
downstairs, I think.
seafront.
Oh,
Oh,
down.
He
Wait,
was.
down by the seafront.
Oh no, he's pulling up now.
I was told to come here, so.
Oh yeah, he's
Yeah,
out
he's
front
pulling
now. He's just
Oh,
pulling
okay.
up.
I'll go talk to him.
Hello, gents.
Hello.
How's it going?
Not too bad. Have you
Good.
been called down, Victor?
Yes.
Who's this gentleman?
This is Ronan, and he is also going to be a lawyer. Sometime, I guess, in the near future, as soon as the bars are available. So in the meantime, he was going to shadow me and see what this involved.
Excellent.
The magic of law, sort of.
Lovely.
We're pulling aside the curtain. The magic will be revealed.
Well, I think the suspect is currently being treated in pillbox, and they'll be down on their way in
okay.
a moment or two.
Outstanding. We can get coffee and just wait.
Yeah, sounds good. Help yourselves.
Perfect.
They're coming on their way right now.
Yeah, perfect. The coffee's good. It's pretty strong, but it's good coffee.
That's not bad for a machine.
Yeah, for a machine, it's not bad at all. Somebody else pull up? Well, I thought I saw lights for a second.
I just heard somebody
Yep.
lock a car,
I
so...
just heard. Yep. Let's see.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
What's going on?
I don't know. I got called down. Something's going on, but I think whoever I'm here to see is being treated still. Yes.
I just saw him in the theatre.
Ah.
He's got broken glass all over him.
Oh, geez. Well, there you go. Interesting. It's odd. Well, usually there's always someone here by the time they call. But it varies. You'll see.
Yeah.
Maybe it's
It might be a big deal.
maybe.
I'm not used to seeing this many officers. It's crazy.
Hey, Miss Victor. Our client's
Yes.
downstairs.
Oh, he's downstairs already?
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right. let's go see him.
I gave him what? I gave it to you, mate, already.
Did you get? Okay, do I?
The
We'll
heroin.
wait here. Normally, of course, they keep the door over here
Yeah.
locked for control purposes, so they'll let us down here soon enough.
All right.
Is this your
Sorry,
paralegal?
gents. Sorry, gents. So we just
He
have
is.
to
He
quickly search you
shadowed me.
both before you head down.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Got anything on you today that's going to poke me, prod me, stick me, sir?
No, sir.
Lovely.
All right, Mr. Raymond. Anything on you? It's gonna be some problem.
Excellent. Thanks very much, sir.
Both?
Yep.
Both. What
Yes.
you got on you?
A gun and a knife.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Yeah.
You go put that back in your car.
Okay.
What's up,
Yeah, I can have that
MTG?
down there.
My gun.
Oh my gosh. So, are you his paralegal?
So looking to get back into lawyering, and new in the city, and just told us to go speak with Victor.
Hello.
Probably a good call.
He's downstairs.
Okay, we're Victor just put up his weapon. And then I'll bring both of these people down. Downtown.
Did you say lawyering as well? Did I overhear?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna have another lawyer. Looks like
Nice.
another enemy.
Another
Another
enemy.
scumbag.
Wow.
I'm watching you, kid. I'm watching. Nah, I'm just kidding.
I think I
appreciate
look older
lawyers.
than you. You look young.
I was gonna say.
You look like you was keeling over then.
Hmm. How old are you?
Yeah?
32.
I thought I was going to have to call an ambulance.
I just
you're definitely older than me.
Yeah.
just to get gray hair quick.
I hear that. I know a lot of people like that.
Alright, I'm gonna get back out there.
Oh, what's up,
So,
Mike?
you have fun.
So,
I see both of you have fun.
I'll try.
wait, so we're just waiting on Victor to get back over here, and then we'll go talk about the charges and everything and what happened.
What's up, Skylark? All right, sounds good.
So it's your first case here in the city?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, cool.
This is
How you
Remnant.
liking things
I
here
have
in the
not
city so far?
left SRP. I just haven't been on there in a while. It's not bad. It's something new to get used to. That's for sure. From from the other cities I came from. I used to be a cop, but I got tired of getting shot at. So
I get that.
All right. All ready.
All right, let me search you again one more time.
Go ahead. I do have a fishing rod.
Well,
I'm
that's illegal
so
contraband.
I'm not
Come
gonna
on,
ask
Joe.
where he keeps
I'm
that.
just kidding.
Yeah,
It's
it's like
like
one of those
collapsible. You put it in there.
Yeah, it's a pocket fisherman. Popeil pocket fisherman.
All right,
Old
right
school.
this way, gentlemen.
All right.
Okay, and then I'll discuss the story, in full.
All right.
He was on foot. I had him.
Mhm.
Right there.
All right, sir, your lawyer is here.
Oh, hello. Hold on a second. Hello,
I just-
sir.
Just like
Hello.
I know that when you stopped him on foot and he was in a vehicle and he did stop. So just
Yeah, you remember that, officer? You told me to stop in the
Hmm.
car.
We'll talk
Nice.
about that. So,
All
real
right, see you later.
quick, Mr. Raymond, I was going to explain to you
cheers.
both what I saw. Okay, that way
Sure.
it's pretty understandable. And you got lucky. You got like a lawyer and a half here.
Yes, sir.
Correct.
All right, so this is what happened. So, officers get a phone call. We're complaining about someone handing out CDS.
Mm,
So down in the Vinewood, or I'm sorry, not the Vinewood, the beach area down there in Vespucci.
yes.
So down over there. So I go over there on my bike and kind of look around and everything. I go to the construction area, and start kind of looking around there. I'm trying to see, like, check hiding spots and places that people are known to go to.
Sure.
While I'm up on the roof, I see this gentleman here in the yellow start to back up and looking left to right as if checking his backside to make sure no one's, like, seen him.
Sure.
So I jump down and run after him. Okay. Not that it was just I'm just gonna detain him and ask him what's going on. It just seemed like he was acting kind of strange, right?
Right,
He then
right.
hops into a panto and starts to drive away. So I start kind of shouting at him on foot, like, "Hey, stop, police! You know, you're
Right.
detained right now. Don't run. Come talk to me." He stops, surprisingly, I will say, and begins to talk to me. He's like, "Hey, what? You know, I'm like, hey, what's going on? I'm Officer Willis." And while we're talking, he opens up the glove box and throws something in there and closes it. I'm like, "Okay, hey man, what do you don't be reaching for nothing in the car or anything. Can you go ahead and step out?" He goes, "Yeah, sure, man." Gets out. We're kind of talking. I DM ask him what he's doing, what's going on, why is he walking backward. He says his knees hurt, which he was limping at the time. I was like, okay. Kind of, you know, said, "Okay, hey man, just so you know, right now you are being detained." I read him his rights. And we kind of sit there, we're talking. I'm asking him, like, "Hey, man, what are you doing down here? What's going on?" You know, he's telling me his spill and everything. I look up on his record, and I look him up, and I find on his record that he has scheduled 2 possession. And I ask him about it, and he says he likes to party. I said, "Okay, what do you like to party with?" He says he has a bad habit with the brown stuff. I'm like, "Okay." So after that, Rose comes down and begins treatment on him since all of our EMS are busy. She's kind of like our little police medic.
Right,
It's
right.
like temporary stuff.
Sure.
While that happens, I call the dispatch and ask for a plate check on the Panto, which it comes back to a locally owned. Like, okay. So I kind of question him on the car. When ask more units and my supervisors arrive on scene, we ask him about the car. He says some lady in the parking lot just gave him the keys. I did not see any lady in the parking lot. Okay, and he was claiming that happened like right before I showed up.
Right.
And saw him, which I saw him get in the car. I didn't see any lady. I asked him kind of like, "Okay, man, you know, you just be honest with me. I'll be honest with you." He's like, "Well, I can't catch any breaks. This, that, and the third." We're like, "Okay, whatever." And well, before that, by the way, he did consent to a search. I didn't find anything on him. And then I asked him, I said, "Well, when I search that car, am I going to find anything?" And he didn't tell me anything. So Harris then gets in the car, searches it because it is come up 99. And we find 3 bags of heroin. So that's when he requested a lawyer. We brought him down here to Mission Row.
Yeah.
And I right now what he's looking at is criminal possession of a stolen vehicle, and also class 2 possession. Or sorry, schedule 2 possession. That's 2 different charges. Total fine is $1,350, and the recommended sentence is 25 months. So if you guys want to talk real quick, maybe
real quick, you're damn right we're gonna talk.
Kind of see what you guys can work at. I mean, you know me. If you come up with a good argument,
Yeah.
Obviously, if you come up with something like whatever, we'll discuss that. Okay.
Extenuating circumstances and whatnot. Yes.
Mm-hmm. So you guys talk. I'm gonna go up the stairs a little bit and then discuss afterwards. Are you good on food and water, by the way?
What's that?
Do you have enough food and water on you?
Should be good.
Are you sure?
I got a donut and a coffee.
Okay. If you need any more, just let these 2 know, and then they'll come grab me, and I'll come bring you something. Okay.
Awesome.
All right. Cool. Thank you guys.
Yep.
Alrighty.
All right. So hold on before we begin. Everyone, lower your voices.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So, go ahead. So, nice to meet you, Victor Wainwright. It's my
Nice to meet you.
shadow paralegal currently, I guess, sort of. Mr. Ronan.
Nice. Nice.
So, go ahead and tell us your story.
Okay, first things first. When I was in that car, he told me to stop. I could have easily drove off. He was on foot. I wouldn't even be here right now. I was being the better man. I pulled over. If I had something to hide, I would've, like, come on. Anyways. So, I heard him walking around me, like it was real close. I was walking around, so I kept looking left to right to see if I can see this guy. Cause I heard someone creeping. I don't know if I was getting robbed or whatnot.
Right.
I don't see anybody. So I cross to the parking lot, and there's a lady in a red jacket getting out of her car. Lets me have it for a little bit. Hopped in the car, tried to drive off. Cop was right there and told me to stop, and I stopped. I don't know what was in that vehicle. That's the lady stuff. I didn't have anything on me. They didn't catch me red-handed at all with any drugs. I'm just trying to pin that on me. And they're just suspecting me of selling and this and that. They didn't have no proof. Nothing. That's a lady's car with her stuff in it. I didn't break the windows. I didn't hotwire the car. Nothing.
Right.
So, I mean, they're just trying to pin some drugs on me. I mean, the car thing I can maybe deal with because the lady did give it to me, but wasn't my plate on it.
Right. Right.
But I think next time I'm just gonna maybe take off and do a little run with these guys because I wouldn't be here right now.
Well, true. So what exactly did So he says he thought he saw you stick something in the glove compartment.
When he was telling me to pull over, I was taking off my seatbelt. He might have seen me doing that. He's just assuming I'm rummaging around the car. You know how they are.
Right.
So, I mean, that's just his assumption. I mean, those aren't my drugs. If I would have known those are my drugs, I probably would have used them.
Right.
So, I don't know. They don't got too much, boys. I'm telling you, man. Got to pin a little drugs on me. 3 bags, you can find that on the ground. They're acting like I had pounds in the trunk. These guys are over exaggerating.
He's not terrible.
Not at all. That's some, can almost just personal use, basically.
Check my
But it definitely wasn't mine, sir.
All right. Let's go talk to. We'll go talk to the officer and see what we can potentially work out here.
And one more thing. He said he was on the roof looking at me. He would have clearly seen me go into the parking lot to get that car the lady gave me. And he said he didn't see anything. He just saw me appear in a car, basically. So his story's all over the place.
Huh. Okay. Let's. We'll go talk to him and see if we can potentially work something out. So you also did tell him that you have had, I guess, in the past, a problem with narcotics as well.
Oh, I didn't tell him. He saw it on my record. I mean, I got caught with 2-3 bags a couple days ago when there was a lot of parties going on in the city. I like to party. It's no big deal.
Right. Right. All right. Well, let us go talk to him and see what we can do, all right?
I mean, at least the drug charge, boys. I mean, they didn't catch me with any drugs in my possession. It was in somebody's car, you know?
Right. All right, let's go see what we can do.
Well, I got faith in you, boys.
All right, let's see.
Do your thing, baby.
All right, Willis.
What's up?
So he essentially told us effectively what you did. Of course, he said that, yes, that was not his car. The woman had let him use it, but it wasn't his. He claims that narcotics were not his. So, and you said he previously has a record with a drug offense, yes?
Right, which I didn't look up the specifics as to what that offense was the charge for. He said that he had a problem with brown stuff. Which, with my police knowledge, I know he's talking about heroin.
Right. Yeah, I was gonna say, I know I've definitely heard that as well.
And he's not getting charged because the drugs are his. He's getting charged because he's in possession of them.
Correct. Right. So, well, he was in the vehicle where the drugs were found. So, yes.
Right. And he's also not getting Grand Theft Auto. He's getting, criminal possession of a stolen car, because just because a car came stolen doesn't mean that he's the one who actually stole the car. It may have been given to him.
Sure. Or he could have just seen the door open, jumped in, went like, whoa, or whatever. All right. Ronan, do you have any questions of Mr. O'Connor, I should say? Any thoughts?
Criminal possession of a vehicle, couldn't that get knocked down to basically joyriding?
Let me. I don't even know if we have that as a charge. Give me a second.
Yep.
I think it used to be, but I don't know if it still exists in that context. Really, I guess the more timely one, I would like to reduce the drug charge.
What's your number?
If at all possible, or give him a reduced sentence and have him look into treatment if this is a repeat of the same thing.
The issue that I'm having right now is this. So joyriding would be less of a charge. However, the problem is that it wasn't like he hopped in. It wasn't like he just hopped in and was like, okay, I'm going to take this around town for a spin. It was someone said, hey, maybe joyriding should be more of an expensive charge then, but he said that he got in that car because someone gave him the vehicle.
Right.
So that's why I was looking at that. So joyriding, I can talk about that, kind of see what's going on. The Schedule 2 possession, I'm not really sure how I can take that down because it is heroin.
Right.
I mean, that's a pretty serious drug.
True. Agreed.
So, I mean, if you want to knock it down to joyriding, we can talk about that. I mean, I'm already looking at reducing his sentence because he did stop. I mean, he could have just taken off in the Panto. And
Yeah, well, that's what I was going to say. That's another consideration, is that he did immediately get out of the vehicle. You didn't have to go into pursuit or anything like that. That's got to be a relief.
Okay, why don't we do this? I'll tell you what. So that drops the charges down. If we do joyriding and Schedule 2 possession, that drops it down to 20 months from 25, and it drops the fine down to $1,000. I'll even give him another 5 months off for 15 months.
Yes, it is, Tom.
So down to 15 months and $1,000 charge?
Right. So he's getting 10 months off, technically 10 months off from the beginning, and then his total fine is dropping too.
Yeah. I think that sounds pretty good. What do you think, Mr. O'Connor?
Yeah, that's quite a bit of reduction for him.
That's what I'm saying. I think that is entirely reasonable. And I think we'll take that back to him, see if he will plead guilty, and then go ahead and take that 15 months and $1,000.
Yeah, just let me know.
Sound good? All right. Thank you, officer.
Yes, sir.
Go back down, O'Connor.
Well, I mean,
All right.
you out, but that jacket is a crime for itself, sir. All right, have a good one.
Oh my god. The hell out of here. Hey, it's my saviors.
Yeah, well, I mean, to
Well,
whatever
that's
degree we can. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, the problem is, it wasn't, for example, just marijuana. It's the heroin, rather than something a little less, volatile, higher schedule. So what he was going to do was give you 25 months and $1,300 or $1,350 for the charge.
Right.
He said if you agree to plead guilty to the possession, he will give you 15 months and $1,000 fine. We talked him down that far.
Yeah,
And it's essentially, he's reducing it to joyriding, correct, O'Connor?
Yeah, joyriding.
Right.
I don't want to take that charge for the drugs. I just don't.
Want to plead guilty?
I mean, if I say I'm innocent, what goes on after that?
Then you get the full 25 months and $1,350 charge.
And no record for the drugs.
It will still be on your record.
So there's no way getting out of the record.
Not really.
The
one thing you can do, of course, in the future, eventually, after a period of time where you have no further charges put against you, you can eventually, I think, talk to the judge and have your record cleaned up, but that's on down the road. But yeah, so in the meantime, I guess it will join the other charge that you already have. What did they charge you? Last time, was that a felony? Felony possession?
Oh yeah, they said something about class 2.
Yeah,
Went
yeah,
to
the
the-
class 2, schedule 2 drugs.
Yeah, I was in jail for 9 months.
I don't know where she's at.
To be honest,
She might be in
Yeah, she got me a
SR.
break.
That's what I was going to say. She did. Well, and that was one of the things I asked about, if something like a low reduced sentence with treatment would be an option, but they don't do that here.
And if I say I'm innocent, what happens to the charge with the vehicle? Is it still joyride?
I think it would go back to the receiving the stolen property charge.
Oh my god. What do you think's the right thing to do?
Well,
Eh?
I mean, yeah. Go ahead, O'Connor. What's your feel on this? I mean, if it were me, I would be willing to go with the lesser charges and just cop to the possession, but I can also see at the same time not wanting to. But
Right, and that's where I'm at too. Like, I understand that the drugs were in the other person's vehicle; they weren't
Right.
technically on you.
Correct.
But they're giving you the possession charge since you were in possession of the vehicle at that time.
Correct. Right, and that's kind of where that comes from. So, I mean, I don't know, the difference in 25 months and 15 months isn't a lot.
No.
The $1,350 and $1,000 isn't huge either, but the way I'm understanding it, you're not going to get out of the drug charge, period.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he's not one to budge on that.
No, I would just go with the reduced sentence, plead guilty to the possession, and be done with it sooner.
And for the future, do you think I should have just drove off right there? I would have been scot-free right now. That's facts.
I mean,
How's he gonna track me with a stolen plate?
I
Like, come on.
wouldn't say I would recommend it, but because then that probably would have just resulted in a huge chase, and with as many officers as are in town, they may have just all glommed onto it, you know, and been after you.
Yeah, I've seen
Oh
quite
my
a few
God.
officers in town tonight.
Yes. And they've got nothing better to do, and when they hear that there's a chase, they all start salivating, I think. It's Pavlov's bell.
They're like rabid dogs when it comes to that.
Exactly. Exactly.
God damn.
Bell rings, and then they're just on you. No, well, I mean, I don't know if there's an easy answer to this.
I mean, if the drug charge is gonna stick either way, I'm just gonna might as well plead guilty.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Ultimately, I think that is really the only solution. It's not a good one, but it is what it is in this case.
Yeah,
Sure
I would
is.
definitely take the reduced time and fine for that over the what he originally was going to give you. Save some money in your pocket and get you back out there
Right.
quicker.
Right,
That's
that's
true.
the big thing. You'll be back out and not paying as much. So think of it as you just saved yourself almost $400 and 10 months.
Yeah, that's true, man. That's true.
Plus, theoretically, time is ticking even now.
Yeah, you might just
So-
get time served.
Right,
Damn.
right.
And
This keeps going.
my record can be cleaned eventually. You're saying?
I have not seen it happen yet. However,
Oh.
we're getting an entire Department of Justice in here shortly, and that is something that they frequently offer in other
Police
cities,
backpack?
where you can have your
Nice.
records expunged. It just costs money.
Oh my god, that's. Yeah, but if
Okay,
you-
okay. Because eventually I want to be a mechanic,
Yeah,
and if my record's a little bad, do you think they'll hire me?
As a mechanic, yes. Yes. I have seen mechanics with felonies. So,
Okay.
but what you're going to want to do is, of course, clean yourself up, and then it's just a matter of don't do anything for a good long while. You know, stay on the straight and narrow, get off that brown stuff. You know, turn your life around.
I'll see what I can do. Can't promise nothing, but
No, well, there's nothing's you know, promised, but
They wanted me to put a badge on.
alrighty, well, it is what it is. Let's start surfing this time, and appreciate the work you guys did.
sure. All right, let's go on and talk to Willis again.
Yeah,
All right.
I got it.
Hello.
Hey.
All right. He said in order to get the reduced sentence, he would go ahead and plead guilty to the possession.
Okay. What about the joyriding?
Yeah, I think that was just part of the that was sort of understood, especially if it led to the reduced sentence.
Still on or no?
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. So 15 months.
Okay.
And it may even be less now.
For
Maybe
time
down to
spent
about
in
12.
cell.
That's right.
I can't when he asked for a lawyer.
Oh, that's right.
Because I mean he's been here because of you guys.
Yes.
Gotcha. All right.
Otherwise, I'd be giving 50% to everybody, and there would be no incentive to be honest. I'm going to get 50% anyway. Oh, okay. Well,
Right.
You're not wrong.
Call a lawyer.
Right.
Time off.
Yeah.
Well, eventually that won't be even an option, I don't believe.
What, with lawyering?
Well, with the lawyers won't just be showing up down here, I don't believe. Depends on how they're going to do it when the whole DOJ is, you know, out there and going. I don't know if they'll be sending them straight up and then trying to do trials, or we'll determine what can even go to trial. So
No,
it's going to be a little different.
I figured it'd be the same, like, because I mean, you guys would be the ones to be like, okay, if you take it to court, it's gonna be a waste of time, or like, hey, yeah, let's take it to court. Because
right.
Could you imagine if it like they're like, yeah, I'm gonna take it to court, and then they take it to court, and then you guys show up, and then they're like, and you get there and they tell you some horror show about how they admitted to everything,
right,
and then they want a lawyer, you're gonna be like,
oh yeah, no,
yeah,
you know,
yeah. So there may still be a degree of we'll be coming down. Or the lawyers will be coming down, and then I guess we'll just the way they're talking is I think primarily major offenses or major offenses will go to trial, big cases.
Well, let me get this guy sent real quick before he dies down here.
Yeah. Yeah. Does he have any food? I got some extra
so
too.
From my understanding, you are pleading guilty to joyriding and Schedule 2 possession.
Yep, I sure am.
Cool.
And what about my cash, sir? Don't be taking that either.
No, because you're just getting charged with possession.
Thank you.
Where are you selling down there?
That's my cash from doing pool cleaning, sir.
Okay, I'm just trying. All right.
Sure are.
Okay. All right. Dispatch 464. I need a transportation for one male with a yellow fur coat. Gonna be yellow bling, yellow shoes, black pants, white undershirt, spiky mullet. Business in the front, party in the back. So, are you ready to go?
Yeah.
Let's get the show on the road.
Call the bus.
Bus here for you, sir. Make better choices.
Be safe.
Yeah.
And he's over here. We're always watching. Okay. But yeah, we'll have to deal with all the new things that are coming up based on what's happening.
It'll be new for all of us.
Which I'm kind of sad that there's going to be DOJ, but I'm also kind of happy too because accountability.
Oh yeah. Except that now y'all will end up having to go days and have to come down for court cases.
20 minutes, so.
Right.
Yeah, I figured. So.
Which will just be a huge hassle, I'm sure.
Gonna be perfect. All right, man. Thank you guys so much for coming down. I appreciate it.
Awesome. Yep.
What happened to that gentleman down
You guys need to start getting retainers, man. That way you can just be like, yeah, I don't want to take your case. Fuck you.
Yeah, well, eventually that could be an option.
Mm-hmm.
What was the outcome on that guy downstairs?
Oh yeah, he died.
Damn.
Yeah, he died.
Jesus.
Yeah, that was okay.
Lawyers, what's the outcome? What
What's that?
happened? What happened with your client downstairs?
He got they were willing to work with us and do a reduced charge, so 10 months.
What was the charges
Yeah.
for this again?
It was still class 2 possession and
Okay.
joyriding. So instead of
Yeah, Grand Theft Auto.
Grand Theft Auto, yeah, it's joyriding, so that reduced the prices or the charges some, but he wouldn't budge on the drugs.
Yeah, joyriding is
If it was
2 points as opposed to
yeah,
Grand Theft Auto, which is a lot more.
right. Well, and if it would have just been something like a couple of bags of marijuana, it probably would have been a lot different.
Yeah.
So, unfortunately, as they all like to say at the end there, make better choices, I guess.
I mean, I think the person suffers from addiction of
Right.
drugs anyway, so.
Right. Well, that was one of the first things I was thinking was, but there's simply no drug treatment programs as of yet. But that would be, rather than being charged, being sent to a drug treatment facility. But
Yeah, there might be something of Lynch, Peyton Lynch, maybe?
yes,
Inquire about that or something. I mean, I'll probably inquire, to be honest.
it'd be something as just simply an alternative to the the prison pipeline, as they call it.
Yeah. No worries.
Getting Parsons up and running and
This
send
is
him
my
up there.
rose. Nobody else's rose. This is my rose. All right.
That's Durango. He's always a hoot. And
All
then
right.
she's waving goodbye. And Deputy Rose. Bye.
Have a good one.
Yeah, so that's essentially it at this point. It is come down and bargain for the clients.
Okay.
Now, as you notice, we didn't get paid.
Right.
Frequently, we will have to catch up with these people outside once they get released. In some cases, I have caught up with them and gotten paid. In other cases, I sometimes just don't care.
Right.
Because it simply gives me something to do. In other cases, Durango, for example, has been kindly just paying out of his own pocket for having us come down here.
Okay.
But again, and that's why I was saying I would probably start working out a better way to get paid if you want to get paid.
Right. Right.
So, but see, as you see, when you're down there doing this, you can't just say, okay, that'll be $500.
Yeah, you can't just be like,
I
"Alright,
guess
this is
you
what it's going to be."
could, but what if they don't have $500 and they called a lawyer? I guess you could just say, well, good luck with the public defender.
Now,
There is a public defender around somewhere.
whenever they give you, like, they read you your rights, they say if you cannot afford one will be appointed to you. Wouldn't that, if they asked for one and they couldn't afford it, wouldn't that technically come out of the state's pocket then?
It should. Otherwise, what they would say is they get the public defender, but the problem is the public defender is only here on occasion, so they almost need a small army of public defenders, to be honest. But I don't think that we'll ever quite have that unless this whole DOJ thing's becomes wildly popular, then maybe, but... Oh, hold on real quick. Phone call. Victor Wainwright here. He will probably have to first make a complaint to a police complaint. Yeah, tell him first thing he needs to do is file a complaint, and I believe it is on the government website. And he has to do some little sort of describe what happened, blah, blah, blah. And then it's a form that you fill out. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, that's fine. But yeah, the first thing he's going to have to do... Oh, my gosh. The first thing he's going to have to do is fill that form out. file an actual complaint so that there's record.
You're not talking shit about me now, are you?
All right.
I mean, I don't have a problem going off duty. Kind of
Hey, Victor, how are you doing, brother?
Perfect. Hey. Right. Sounds good. Thank you, Leroy. All right. Thank you. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing, brother?
Oh, not too bad. Not too bad. It's, I guess this is the beginning of the first wave of getting calls. We've been down for one case so far, and I'm sure that there will be more.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, this is Ronan O'Connor. He's probably also going to be another new lawyer.
Oh yeah, I think I gave you a ride yesterday, didn't I?
Yeah, I ran into you out here on the steps one night and may have insulted you a little bit. I want to apologize on that one.
Oh no, it's a good question how my large self gets into a two-door. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, I may have told him that his cheeks look like every donut he ate just went to them.
Damn, getting off on the wrong foot already. That's okay. They say worse to each other all the time. It's like a bad locker room in there sometimes.
I mean, I'm a former police officer, so I know how the talk back and forth goes.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll definitely. It'll be good. You having that prior experience for sure.
All right. Well, gentlemen, I just
nothing
want
like a pistol whip between friends either.
That's right.
Yeah. By the way, how long do you have to file a civil suit for injuries to someone?
Normally, I don't know the exact period of time, but normally I always encourage people to do it immediately.
Now, I think it's like 7
you're
days.
Looking for Harris.
Yeah, I was gonna say it may be a week.
Oh, you're beyond statute of limitations for that.
For Harris beating on you?
No.
Yeah,
the guy standing behind
Harris.
me.
No, it was Harris.
All right. Well, gentlemen, it was nice seeing you again. Victor, I'm sure I'll catch you out there, brother. And Mr. Ronan, good luck to you.
Yeah, thank you.
All right.
Just remember, don't make fun of my fat cheeks, all right?
Well, it didn't help that he was eating that night as he was talking to me.
Yeah, no, yeah, exactly.
So yeah, this
they're
is
good too. They're both relatively new, good officers. There's going to be there are a bunch of officers coming in.
Okay.
Cadets like crazy. I think, in fact, the academy starts again tomorrow, and there's like 3 or 4 of them. So,
oh wow.
Yeah. Eventually, though, I understand that they're going to separate the departments into Metro and then the Sheriff's Department, I think.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm not sure the exact how that's going to work, but yeah, they are splitting into separate entities. But of course, a lot of that also depends on. That is a weird run. It depends on.
What'd you just say?
I said that is an odd run.
Whenever you're talking on your radio, you run really weird.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird run. Put your hand on your radio and run again. Or talk on your radio. Now run. See, that's such a weird run.
I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you.
It's that arm. I think it's the other arm. If the other arm just moved, it wouldn't look weird. But it's like just stock still at your side.
Hold on, I'll make it weird. Are you ready?
Oh
Yes.
no.
Yeah, it definitely just got weirder.
Yeah,
I like that.
Did.
All right.
That's the whole reason I am on bike, by the way. Just Mongolian throat singing at some fools.
Yes. Drive by.
Stop the car. I can't do it right now. Hold on, I'll do it real good. Hold on.
Go ahead. Get some water or something. Whoa. That's weird. I almost heard like some sort of like thundery sound too. That was pretty crazy. That's obviously a powerful throat song right there.
Man, my throat's sore. I've been doing it all day.
That's right. You can only do that one so many times also. Hey, let me ask you a question, Willis.
Yeah, what's up?
So, are they, in fact, splitting y'all up into two distinct groups at some point down the road, I guess? There's going to be Metro... Like? Well, is there going to be Metro and the sheriffs or something like that? Or...
No. So what you may have heard is that we're gonna have 3 different like subdivisions. So you have patrol, which is where you start out at. Then you have detectives, and then you have SWAT.
Yes.
Most like the trainees and everything are gonna be under patrol, which I plan on staying in patrol unless I get asked to do something else. Then I'll do something else. With patrol, you'll kind of have options to do like motor or to do motor, or like the Interceptor, which is the fast Camaro that we have. And you'll be mostly focused on traffic. SWAT's gonna be like, oh hey, we're gonna raid this mofo today. We're gonna get a search warrant and go do that. I'm sure SWAT's gonna be responsible for canines if they ever come into the city. That's gonna be like kind of it's gonna be either under SWAT or it's gonna be under a detective.
I would assume surely SWAT, or I would think canines.
Right, but we're just trying to figure that out.
But unless they're doing drug and addiction or something like that, who knows?
Okay, I need a break. I'll be back.
Go ahead. Okay, so that's what it is. They're breaking off into different. He's taking a break with the lights on.
I also heard that Mission Rose getting
he needed it to break.
Right. I also heard Mission Rose getting a facelift.
Yes, that too. That's right. They're going to they're expanding it or something like that, I believe.
Yeah, I think it's gonna have like 3 or 4 stories to it next.
Oh, lucky bastards!
Have like a shooting range down there and everything.
Oh damn! Yeah, they get all the good stuff.
Right.
They got all the vehicles. All the vehicles go faster. As soon as there's a fast vehicle in town, it suddenly gets slower, and the police get a faster one.
Isn't that how it always is?
Yeah,
cops get all the cool shit.
It's force escalation, man.
Yep.
That's what it is. So yeah, well, see, you even knew about the statute of limitations on the civil lawsuit. So there you go.
Yep.
You're gonna be fine at this. I couldn't even remember that. I'm like
I think
winging it over here, and you already know.
I think statute of limitations for civil is 7 days, and I think there's another one that's 30 days.
Was right. Something's 30 days, and that's why I couldn't remember.
I think that's if it's like a federal statute of limitations 30.
Maybe so. Yeah, could be. Yeah, I need to get my little study guide ready for the damn bar exam. I'm sort of I don't even know what that's going to be like. I have some ideas because I know that they do them in other towns, of course, but I'm curious just how thorough it's going to be.
Right.
I know that there's going to be a few short answer sort of questions, and some of I think it's mostly just fill in the blanks.
I think so. I mean, some of the ones that I've seen, they're short answer and then fill in the blanks. There's nothing real technical in it.
Right. You don't have to fill out an entire lawsuit or something right there on the paperwork. Yeah, but I'll be curious to see it. But yeah, like I said, I think what I had heard was the 23rd is their sort of hopeful go live date.
Okay.
And I don't know if that means that the city hall and everything else will open at the same time or what, but there's one judge, I believe that is correct now, that will have right off the bat, who has had prior experience also in another town, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
So that should be good, and he will have some hopefully good information and ideas to get this, going moving forward to help us all. If I remember correctly, I want to say perhaps he was prior law enforcement also, so you'll have something in common.
There we go. Yeah, I've went and did for law enforcement and wanted to get back on more of the helping the civilians out instead of throwing them in jail and wishing them luck.
Right. That's kind of that was my thinking, really, in going into all this. Actually, it was funny. The first day I got to town, I was dressed exactly as I am now. And a guy came up to me and said, "Are you a lawyer?" And I was like, "No, why?" And he was like, "Well, you look like a lawyer. You should be a lawyer." Not 2 days later, I was like, "Well, you know what? I'm going to contact the government and see if they'll let me be a lawyer." And sure enough, showed them my credentials, and they were like, "Yeah, okay, go ahead."
All right, and you said that
it's been the rest is history.
All right, and you said just to reach out to somebody on the Discordia, or actually go to the website and throw in something there.
I would say start with the Discordia and talk to one of the. Actually, hold on, I'll look and just sort of wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Not to destroy your immersion, but I'll give you a name to maybe talk to.
All right, sounds good.
Let me look. Dun, dun, dun. All right, let's see. So there is a fella named Arandict, Arandict, or Isaac Rock.
Okay.
Or talk to one of the founders whose name is Vito.
All right.
Vito would probably be the best one to talk to off the bat. He may tell you then to talk to Arandict or Rock. But I think, yeah, start with Vito, I'll say.
Okay. All right. Well, once we finish up here, I'll shoot him an email.
Okay. Yeah. Just tell him that what you wanted to do. Tell him that you met me. You've rode along, so to speak, for your first case, and that you were wanting to be a lawyer as well. And Wainwright said that you should maybe talk to him first to get the ball rolling.
All right. Sounds like a plan.
And like I said, if there's somebody better that you need to talk to, or he has other ideas, I'm sure he'll tell you. So.
All right. Sounds good.
But yeah. Yep, so good to work with you already. Hopefully this is the beginning of a long and illustrious career. And like I said, it's only going to get better, especially as we roll into... I mean, they're doing so much for the PD right now, but they'll be doing a bunch of stuff for us for the DOJ as well, so it's going to be pretty exciting.
All right, yeah, it'd be nice to have a courtroom over there on... are they putting it in over across from Pillbox?
That is my guess. Over across from the other garage.
Yeah.
You know, right there. Yeah, I guess that's the city hall building.
Yeah, I've seen one go over there, and then I've also seen one down on Davis. Seen a courtroom down there.
Yes, that's what I was gonna say. There's sometimes that one. I don't know. I think they're talking about the one at the across from the parking garage over there.
Okay.
That's what I've heard. Now, supposedly it's already. The interior's already been made, and they've gone through with all their construction people, you know, and built everything out, and it's just a matter of dropping it all in. But right now, they're just trying to get all the who's going to be a lawyer, what kind of paperwork are we going to be using, let's get the bar done, that sort of thing.
Right.
All the bureaucratic stuff that needs to be done to go along with this.
Yeah, sounds like a plan.
Yeah. Well, all right. I'm going to go try and take this bike back, and I think I'm just going to stick it in the garage because I'm afraid if I take it back over to LSC, they're going to jump on it again and start driving it around like maniacs, and then I'll pay another $400 just to get it fixed.
Right. Yeah.
And I guess I can't get a plate on it, so I'm just sort of screwed.
Yeah, like it'd be a fun bike, just like if you want to go out, like taking it up Chiliad.
Well, if they had, and what would? Boy, all those sirens. We may have some more business before the night's over. If they had a trailer where you could tow it on a vehicle that does have a plate, that would be great. But sadly, no.
Oh, there they go.
Damn.
They are hauling ass.
3. Yep. Okay, we're going to be getting a call. I'll give it 10 minutes, 15 minutes, probably.
Give or take, depending on whoever they're chasing wrecks or not.
Right, or how good they are. They may not find them. You never know.
Right.
But with this many officers out, it's just a bad time to be a criminal, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
But a good time for us.
Yes.
So,
yeah, definitely.
All right. Yeah, I'll holler. So stay around. Stay close anyway. If you're gonna be around for much longer, are you gonna be in town for a bit?
Oh yeah. I'll be in town for at least 4 more hours.
Ah, perfect. Okay, outstanding. Yeah, then I will contact you if I get contacted, and we'll meet down here again.
All right, sounds good.
Cool. Very good. Take care, sir.
Yeah, you as well.
Oh yeah.